What is up, Digidestined? Vindy Swartz here, and I'm coming to you guys with Commandramon 2.0. The first video did really good, and I got a lot of good suggestions for this deck. Shout out to the people, you know who you are. Just let's get into this. All right, so first, one of the things that I wanted to fix was we're going to be playing 4 copies of Missymon in this deck. I just feel like Missymon is just really good, just because all of our Digimon for the most part are D-Brigade, to where we don't have to focus on every Digimon having the same name to get that boost from the Sunimon. So we're just playing the Missymon, and most of the time that can backfire against us and lose us the game, because we aren't going to be able to swing into security and hope that our D-Brigade Commandramon guy dies and reveal the top 3 if he can survive the check, which I've had that happen a few times and I got pretty salty over it, not gonna lie. So that's why we're playing this guy. Next we're playing our 16 Commandramon. We have the 4 vanilla from the BT3, 4 vanilla from the starter deck, and then we have our 4 blocker from BT5 that we just got, and our on deletion Commandramon. This guy's just really good. He's the best Commandramon in the deck. It's best boy. So we gotta play it. Next we're gonna be playing 3 copies of Tankmon. I just thought Tankmon was good at 3. It's just really good because he's that 1 cost that we can use to Digivolve into and help turbo out our Digimon. And to round that out, we're playing 4 copies of Dark Tyrannomon, just because he is that other 1 cost that we have in the deck. He's another blocker that we can use outside of our Silstramon. This guy's just really good because he has that D-Brigade in his text. He is a blocker, 6,000, and he's a 5 cost. So if we ever, have the hard play a card, it's not very detrimental, especially if we have our memory tamer out on the board, or if our opponent just gives us 3 memory. We can play this guy for 5, give them 2, and then be on about our way. Just really good. Next, we're going to be going into our ultimates, and I'm playing 4 copies of the Warrior Monzumon. This guy's just really good. Again, he's that 5 cost to play for level 5, 6,000 DP. And he's a level 2 to Digivolve into. It's just really good for helping us turbo out into our 6s and later into our 7s, and you'll see who we're playing if you haven't looked at the title or known. But here we go. To round off our 5s, we're playing 4 copies of Tankmon. This guy hasn't gone anywhere in this deck. He is really good and essential to some of our plays. If any of our D-Brigade Digimon die, we can reveal the top 2 cards of the deck and play any Commandramons from among them. Even if we have 2 copies of this guy on board and we swing into security with 1 and he dies, we can still, reveal the top 3, the top 2 for 1 of them that's still alive. That is all of our 5s, and now for the 6s. I'm playing 3 copies of Hyandramon. I thought this guy is just really good. After seeing the black deck that won the regionals, I was like, Hyandramon's really good and he's underrated. A lot of people don't see him coming. You can make plays with this guy, especially with your Zord or Zord defeat. This guy's just really good. He is that 12,000 DP Digimon we can play. It's very generic, level 2 to Digivolve, and it's just a really good card. Some combos that we can do is just say we have our memory tamer out on board. We'll go to 3 memory. We can Digivolve into him for 2, go to 1, and then with that 1 we can Digivolve into our Zord defeat when we play it for play cost of for Digivolving cost of 3. And if our opponent does not have the memory fixing tamer, or if they do, regardless, we're going to be deleting that tamer. So we're going to put them to 2. So essentially we're going to draw 2 from Digivolving twice. Then we're going to pop their tamer, and then we're going to have a Digimon that can potentially pop another Digimon if they want to delete it. So it's just a really good card. And to round off our 6s, we're playing 4 copies of Dark Dramon. This guy's really good. He is the Judgment Dragon of this deck. you know, have 5 in the discard pile, the trash. You know, we can put them to the top of the deck in any order, so we can do combos next turn, and we can go into this guy for 3 cost, or we can digivolve into him for a play cost of 3. This kind of is like our Mega Zoo, pseudo Mega Zoo right here. It's just really good. We can go for game with this guy because he has that rush ability. So one combo that you can do is digivolve or play him for, if we start off with 3 memory. This all works if we have 3 memory. You can either digivolve into him for 3, or you can hard play him for 3 if you have 5. Relatively, you wanna do the you know, put the top 5, put them back on the top 5 in any order. That way this combo can just really go off without any hitches. You digivolve into this guy, draw your card, then you can either swing with this guy, or what you can do is you can, if you don't have any other memory after you swung, you know, sometimes you may not want to swing because 11 DP is really big, but you know, it's not the best. So if you do have your D-Brigade Missimon under it, so you can swing for 12, swing into security for 12, and then you can drop your Zwart, which we're playing 2 copies of, because Zwart has a when digivolving effect. You can mill the top 3 cards of your deck, and then you can play any level cost 8 or 2 cost 8 or less Digimon from your trash. So essentially, you're going to be stacking your deck with Darkramon. You know, you're going to put those Commandramon on top of the deck. You may want to put like 1 blocker or 2 blockers, or one of the undeletions on the top of the deck. Then digivolve in this guy. You're going to be milling them. So first you're going to draw your card. So you're going to make sure that you're not putting the one that you want to be played on, like on the board, like the second card. So you're going to mill 1, 2, 3. You mill the top 3 cards, and you can play those Commandramon. So the next turn you can set up with even more plays, and it's just really good. How this can work is it's really good with a combo, and yeah, so that's why we're playing Omnimon's Zwart. Shout outs to that one guy in the comments that told me to run it in my last video. I really appreciate that feedback, and yeah, man, that's just a really good tech, and I can see the combo in there. That's just really phenomenal. And to round off our 7s, we are playing a full playset of Omnimon's Zwart, a defense, 4 copies of Omnimon's Zwart Defeat. So the reason why we're playing Omnimon's Zwart Defeat is, like I said earlier, with the different combos that we can do. Dropping off our Darkramon for 3 memory is just really good, so we can pseudo play Mega Zoo in this deck, and then, you know, we could play that, reveal the top 5, put them on the top of the deck, you know, in any order, so we can set up plays for next turn. Then we can digivolve into our Zwart Defeat. You know, he's just a really good card. You know, playing against Lord Nightmon, this guy puts on so much pressure, especially if this guy's checked in the security. No one's going to expect you to play Zwart Defeat and Commandramon unless it just takes off. No one's going to expect that. But if you play them, boom, you get an extra Digimon on board that has an on-deletion effect to do a 1-for-1. So it's just really good. So, you know, it can help you in games alone, just being extra body on board, and puts on so much pressure. With these 2 cards alone, you know, these 2 cards, they put so much pressure on the board, simply because if you do, just say you go into your Darkramon, you digivolve into your Zwart, you know, Commandramon, Darkramon's effect, you put the 5 on the top of the deck, you know, yada yada yada. Then you digivolve, draw your 1 card, making sure you do not put the one that you want on top first. Put that one second. Then you're gonna draw from digivolving from your Zwart. Then you're gonna activate Zwart's effect when digivolving, and then you're gonna mill those cards that you put, and then they're gonna get played again. So essentially, this is just Lilith Loop, but with dark card, with black Digimon, with Commandramon. So it's just really good in a sense, and I like that combo. And then he has the when attacking effect, you can pop something. So if you're trying to go for game, and you have another Darkdramon on board. Say you went you played into him last turn, and then you stacked another Darkdramon in the deck on top. You're at 3. You have this guy on board. You play this guy. Boom. Play him for 3. What's good? Let's go. And then your opponent only has a Digimon with blocker, and they don't have any security left. You're definitely gonna win. Or they have 1 security left. You know, 1 security and 1 blocker. They're like, man, I'm not gonna lose this game. I could come back next turn and beat their ass. No, they're not. So what you're gonna do is swing with Omnimon's work. Effect when attacking, since you have priority when attacking, pop the blocker, and then take out the security, and then you can play Darkdramon for a game. Since it has rush, he can attack that turn and came out. So that's just badass. Like, you can steal games with this deck. I feel like Commandramon is just a really sleeper deck, and a lot of people don't like it just because it's black. But I mean, it has elements of Rookie Rush plus Lilith Loop all in one deck, and it's just really good. The only thing that we are missing is like a Hammer Spark type card, but in the collection set we should be getting like a draw card. I believe it's like discard trash 2 cyborgs and gain a memory or some shit like that, or draw a card. I don't know the exact effect, but I'll post it, a link to that card in the description, just so you guys can read it. But yeah, if you like this deck profile, don't forget to give me the like, and Supreme Cannon that like button, Transcendent Sword that subscribe button, and as always guys, keep it digital. And thank you guys, because we just hit over 150 subscribers. It's just really good, and it means that I'm doing something well. And I just wanted to thank you guys, and thank you again to everyone that watches the videos. I really appreciate it. Making the first Commandramon video, I didn't think that it was going to take off as much as it did, and it has like 13K on it. So thank you so much. And as always guys, this is Vinny Swartz, and it's like I said before, keep it digital, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.